there, welcome to Chris's Magic. Thank you so much for watching. We're back to tutorials this week, and this is a tutorial on trick 14 that I did way back, but it's a slight variation on that one, but I'll give a performance in this video. If you like the tutorial, please hit the like, subscribe, notification bell button. Add any comments or suggestions you have to the comments section. So here we go, here's the performance. So we've got a pack of cards here. Let's give them a little shuffle just to mix them up that little bit more. Like so. So I would normally have a spectator for this trick. I don't have one, so let's just say as I go through the deck and say call out stop, they say stop here. That's going to be their card. I won't look, but that's their card. This then goes into the middle of the deck, like so. And then I'm going to lose it with a couple of cuts and a shuffle as well, just for good measure. Not shuffling very well, but that's a shuffle there. Now we're going to use the top card and the bottom card to try and find the card. I'm going to assume that they're not going to be the spectator's card. So the top card is the Queen of Spades and the bottom card is the Nine of Hearts. I'm going to put those on the table and the deck gets tapped onto each one. And what that's doing is both of these cards are going through the deck and finding the position of the spectator's card. So one goes on top. They've now found the position. One goes onto the bottom, and with a little chuck, they can trap a card, not any card, the spectator's card, the 7 of diamonds. So that's the trick. How's it done? Here's the tutorial. So it really is a free selection. So they say stop here. This is the tutorial, so I can see the card. So it's a 10 of spades, and it really does get put into the middle of the deck, like so. Now, if you watch my other tutorial on card control, this is what's happening here. So check that out if you don't know how to control a card to the top. But essentially, you push down as you push in. That creates a little break. And you can either do a double undercut, where you're taking cards off the bottom and putting them on the top until you get to the break, which is what I did in the video. Or you can transfer to a pinky break, like so, and then take them from the top, put them down until you get to the break, put them on top, and their card is on the top, the 10 of spades. There's already a video for that, the card control tutorial, so check that out. From here, you need to get this card second to the bottom, and the way you do that is with a shuffle. I think it's a slip shuffle. Basically, you grip both cards, the bottom and top, like this, and as you pull up, went off camera there. Let me do that again. I went off camera there, so apologies for that. So the card is on the top. That's the card control video to check that out. Next, you need to get it second to the bottom. And if you grip both like this, the top and the bottom, and then as you pull up, what you can see is they come out like this. Let me get the angle. There you see. And what will happen is if you keep doing this and pull out, you've then got the 10 underneath the 4 and you just shuffle on the top. So let me show you that again. So here's the 10. So you hold it in this grip really tight, pull up, and you strip out the 2. So the 10 is now underneath the 4, and then you shuffle on the top. And let me show you, you saw that in the performance, but let me show you what it looks like in real time. Like so. And again, we've got the 4, and then we've got the 10, and we've got the 10 where we want it. From here, you just show the top card, put that onto the bottom, and then you show the bottom card. Now, you don't want to take the bottom card out like that, because then you'll flash their card. So you take that out as you turn it over. So you turn it over and put it down like that. So obviously, if I went like that, you would then see their card. The spectator would then see their card as the new bottom card. You don't want that. So here is the bottom card, the 4 of spades. Turn it over and then put it down like that. Then it's about presentation, just a story, tapping onto the bottom. This obviously does nothing, but it adds to the story that they're looking through the deck to try and calibrate and find the position of the spectator's card. That's all nonsense. It's just adding to the story. Then you put one on the top and you put one on the bottom, but you jog it out. So what you need to do is have it like this. So you need a gap here where your fingers can press onto their card, because what is going to happen is as you chuck them, you're going to be gripping with these 3 fingers here onto their card. Your thumb is going to be gripping down onto the top card, and because this is into the middle of your hand, the bottom card, the 4 of spades, that isn't going to go anywhere. And then you just chuck them. If you only ended up gripping like this and chuck them, you only end up with the 2 cards. You want the 3 cards. So here's the 8, the 4 is like that. The 3 fingers are pressed onto the 10, and you're adding pressure. So in the same way that you stripped out in the shuffle just after the controlling the card to the top, you're doing exactly the same thing. These 3 are putting pressure down, and your thumb is putting pressure down as well. So they're gripping the 10, they're gripping the 8, and all the others will fly away. So it's very difficult to show you this slowly, but if you chuck it, use your hand to grab it, or you can just chuck it onto the table. Because you've gripped it in this position, you have then got the 3 cards, and it obviously adds to a very good finish because you've got 2 cards and 1 upside down, which is their card. And that will take a bit of practice, this move. So let me do that again. So yeah, it's just making sure you've got your hand in the right position, but it will take a little bit of practice to do, as well as the shuffle will take a little bit of practice as well. But yeah, the important thing is it's pressure. These 3 fingers aren't connected and aren't touching the top card, the 4 of spades. They are touching the spectator's card, the 10 of spades. The thumb is pressing down, and it's just gravity that will do the rest as you chuck it. You have to do it fairly quickly. You can't just chuck it like that, because not a huge amount will happen there. So you have to do it quickly. You have to give it a snap chuck, so like so, and then that will trap their card into the middle. And that is a tutorial, the card throw trick. If you like the video and the tutorial, please hit a like, please subscribe. Add any comments to the comment section. Click the notification bell and all that good stuff. And I hope you liked it. Let me know how you got on if you try this and how you're getting on. Like I said, for the card control, getting the card to the top of the deck after the spectator selected it, check out the card control tutorial video that I did a few weeks ago. That'll help you with that. The shuffle, like I say, very similar to the end part, but you're putting pressure with all your fingers onto the bottom card and onto your thumb, and then you're stripping them out like so. So you get 2 cards instead of 1, and then shuffle the rest on top. There's no tutorial for that, but hopefully you'll be able to do that from the explanation given here. So thank you for watching. Hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, comments in the comment section, and see you next week. Thanks for watching.